if ever this channel gets monetized.
I'm a little sad leaving Bangalore because in Chennai,
Good morning guys, good morning and welcome to a new vlog. I am riding to Bangalore today. Today is the 26th of January and I started a little after 8 and it should take about 7 hours. Hoping that it takes just 7. If it takes more, then we'll see how. About the ride, it's a long weekend, so I thought of going to Bangalore to stay with one of my friend. He's one of my best friends and he stays in Bangalore, so it's the easiest choice. I've been to Bangalore during Durga Pujas. I made videos about that as well, but when I came back I found out that only up till a certain time the frame was right. Beyond that, the frame, I don't know why, but it got a lot shorter. It was only showing the visor and some parts of the road, nothing else, so I chose to scrap that. I went to Pondicherry as well, but again the same thing. Something wrong with the camera. Not wrong with the camera, maybe in my setting probably, because of which the video frame was not right. Hoping this time it's all right. Okay, yeah, hoping that it's gonna be all right this time and I would be able to make a video. It's been quite some time I haven't posted any videos, though I've been riding. Anyway, with that hope, let's go forward and I'll see you once I hit the highway. 26th of January, I'm expecting to see a lot of high-end bikes today on the highway. Let's see if I catch some, either in Chennai or while reaching Bangalore. I should be seeing some. Let's hope for that. The route is pretty simple. So my first stop is Vellore, and then through Ambur I'll reach Krishnagiri. From Krishnagiri I'll take a right and go to Hosur and then straight on to Bangalore. That's what the route was the last time, and that's the route I'm taking this time as well, because there's another route but I haven't tried that yet. I'm planning to take that while returning actually, because the road on this route I know it's good enough, but the only trouble is that up till Vellore, not exactly up till Vellore, but then a little before Vellore, the road is very bad. Okay, so there are like diversions every few kilometers, and there's a considerable amount of cars and bikes on the road till then, so it's like cutting through traffic. But after Vellore, the road opens up to a beautiful landscape on both sides, and then fewer cars and bikes, so you can maintain higher speeds and make your way quicker. Yesterday I had a very bad throat. I wasn't able to speak. I took some medicines, drank hot water the entire day. Fortunately it's better. If it cuts out in between, my apologies in advance. See, this is what I'm talking about. Still a little less today, but then yeah, it's a hassle, once you get on the highway and then you have to filter through. Anyway, not much that can be done. Only thing is that let's cover this with some patience and then I can open throttle again. Alright, I'll show you some more diversions and then we'll get on to the better part of the road. Surprisingly, the diversions have very less traffic today. Not surprisingly, actually, it was my mistake because today being 26th of January, it's a public holiday. So only those people who have some work, they'll go out. Otherwise, all offices are closed today. Hence, the lesser traffic. Great, at least something worked out well. I hope the trip does too. Only way to find out is first get to Bangalore and then see. Alright. It's been smooth sailing so far. I've crossed about 68 kilometers. It's been a little over an hour. The last diversion getting on the highway, I got a loud thud from my front wheel. The entry was not very aligned and there was a vehicle in front of me and he suddenly jumped on the brake right after getting on the highway. I was focusing on him and I did not see that he was like this and suddenly like this. So I jumped it as well. So finally 100 kilometers crossed. Hasn't been 2 hours. It's about 15 minutes short of 2 hours. So 1 hour 45 minutes, 100 kilometers. That's a decent distance covered. The roads are pretty much open now. Only the diversions are a little packed. But then they're not that bad as it was the last time. Anyway, so far so good. I'm just hoping things are better. Okay, there's been an accident. Okay, yeah, anyway, so I'll stop for a break in a bit. Have some water, get some food and then start the journey again. So I am just 25 kilometers ahead of Vellore. I had come to Vellore once for a little bit of time when I was living in Bangalore because my grandmom was admitted for some treatment to CMC Bangalore. CMC Vellore, and my mom and we were attending her, so I was here for that duration and then I kind of went back and I've never been to Vellore again. Yeah, the pretty part of the road has started. Can you see the outline of the... I am not sure if you can see, but there is such a sight. It's only going to get prettier from here. So up till Hosur, the roads are pretty, on both sides. There are hills, especially after Krishnagiri. There are some very beautiful spots. but yeah, I hope you can see this now. Anyway, I'll get closer and I'll show you again. CMC Vellore. This could be a new building, no, because the last time I was here, it was somewhere around 2008 or 9, or probably 10, not beyond that. See that these. It's been quite some time. I'm sure they have upgraded their infrastructure. I don't remember it being this close to the highway. People are getting stupider day by day. I just crossed Vellore. I've crossed about 135 kilometers already. The thing is that the last 35 kilometers I have been looking for a place to take a break. I am carrying some knickknacks, so I don't want to stop at a shop to have something. I had my coffee before leaving, so I don't think I'll need a coffee right now. I just wanted to stop somewhere by the road, but all through this is the situation that there's a barricade and on the other side there's a service road. I'll keep at it. If I don't find something soon enough, then I'll have to go to the service road and take a break, but let's just see if this stops. Okay. What a timing. Yeah, so let's stop here only. I don't want to go any further. That's it. I have a shed, decent place. Okay, I'll see you in a bit then. Okay, so I'm done with my break. Bangalore is roughly about another 200 kilometers, maybe a little less than that. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about something. Serious alert, because this is going to be a serious topic. The other day I was thinking, how much money is enough money? I'm not saying too much money, but enough money. Beyond a certain point, I don't think we need more money, but we need a sustainable income source to ensure that we have that particular expectation and the needs met. But a lot of people, I'm sure, must have more than that, and a lot does not even have enough to cover their basic needs. So then I got started thinking that what can I do about this, because that's the only thing under my control. So I have decided that if ever this channel gets monetized and I start making money from YouTube, I'll donate 50% of my YouTube earnings to people who need it the most. And again, I'm sure you would ask that how would I define that who needs it the most. I think if we start with the farmers, that is a good start, right? Even if I can help one farmer partially with one harvest, I think that's a good start. Hence my pledge is that if ever this channel gets monetized and I start making money, I'll share my 50% YouTube earnings with people who need it the most. Let me know if you think this thought is a legitimate thought, and how can you help. I'm sure if you're watching the video right now, by just subscribing and watching the video full, that will help a lot. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about at a personal level. If you think that this idea is a legitimate thought, how can you contribute? I'm not saying through me, you can do it by yourself, but how do you think you can contribute? Please write in the comments and let me know if you think the idea is legitimate, and what are your thoughts on it. Right, for now you can enjoy the beautiful view. I would love to stay at a place where if I walk out of my home, probably to a balcony or a porch or a lawn, I can see this kind of view. Probably that could be my retirement plan. It's a pretty clear and a hot day. The moment I stop, I feel the heat. Finally we are at Krishnagiri. You've got to take a right from here, and Bangalore is another 92 kilometers approximately. This you see is Hosur. So we are crossing Hosur now. Bangalore should be another 50 kilometers from your max. Finally, I just came in Bangalore. This is the Electronic City flyover. It's a pretty long flyover. It's about roughly about I think 7-8 kilometers or maybe more. Last I heard was it was 9.1, but then that was not from a verifiable source. Actually, I was in Bangalore when this flyover was being built, and I used to stay pretty close to the main road. We had actually seen what it was when there was no flyover, and then they started constructing. For once it was done for I think about a month, there was no toll and speed limits were relaxed. We used to come here a lot for just speed runs, not high speed runs, but then yeah, speed runs, because our bikes at that point of time were not very high capacity, so we used to come here for just a leisurely ride and then some other as well. So in a nutshell, I am in Bangalore. I'll be here till Sunday. I've not decided whether I want to leave Sunday afternoon or maybe Monday morning. Depends on how it goes, but I'll be here till Sunday and then I'll be back. Things have changed so much. There used to be a very good dhaba, very economical dhaba on the other side of the road called Siddharjika Dhaba. I'm sure it's not there anymore. This is Silk Board, and on the other side is Madiwala. It's now not very far. I think max 6-7 kilometers to my friend's place. Finally I'm here. Great. So all done. My friend's at home and we spoke yesterday. I was assured that there'll be a good lunch today. It's been quite some time. I haven't had Bengali food. Plus there is a special guest that you can meet. পাইছো wait ঠিক আছে Okay, so the journey back to Chennai has started. This trip was actually a fun trip. I went to one of my favorite places. When I used to stay in Bangalore, there was one place that I used to frequent, and yesterday we went to that place, and after that whimsically we just took an auto, asked him to just show around the city, and we had a 1.5 hour auto ride, roaming across the city, showing us different places. So it was actually a good trip, and now I'm a little upset that I have to go back to Chennai. Nothing against the city, it's just that I don't have any friends there. So Of course, I'll prefer Bangalore to Chennai. Moreover, I stayed here for quite long, so I know a couple of places here and there. Well, with that said, I have to get back, so there's no two ways about that. And so I've started. It's around 1:20 right now. While coming, I took about, I think, 5.5 hours to reach. So I'm expecting around 6 hours this time. Let's see how it goes. I won't be making too many videos for this ride back because the road is still the same. Only there are a couple of places which looks beautiful when you see this from this angle, this side of the road. I'll try to capture them. Otherwise, I'll see you straight to Chennai. I'm looking for a place to stop. I crossed a few. I realized pretty late, so I crossed a few of them. I'll have to keep an eye out, and whenever I find a shop nearby, I want to stop for a tea or a coffee, whatever it is. Let's see. I've covered good distance so far, so I can take a break slightly longer and then head back.
Hi guys. So I'm about 94 kilometers away. Now I need assistance from Google Maps to find the road ahead. I wouldn't know exactly the road. I'm a little sad leaving Bangalore because in Chennai I don't have any friends that I can hang out with. So the nearest friend of mine is about 300 kilometers away. So that's the only thing. But no, every good thing has to end so that another good thing can start. Anyways, from tomorrow we'll be back to office. I am in this place right now. I don't know the name. But it's about 94, as I said. There's a turn up ahead for which I would need some assistance. Bike's performing really well. I've covered a lot of distance in very short time. It's been about 3 hours 15 minutes of riding. I've already covered roughly about 254 kilometers. So that's the update. Bike. You should see the shadow of the bike. Finally, I'm in Chennai. It is about 5:55 and I've entered the outskirts of Chennai. It's my home is another 40 kilometers from here, but it shows that it will take 1.5 hours to cover that 40 kilometers, and I'm not surprised by that. This is not a good time to enter Chennai. There's a lot of traffic everywhere. Well, let's see. Right, so let me end the vlog here, and as always, thank you so much for giving your time and watching the video. Again,
If you find anything that you would want to tell me or any suggestions from your end, please feel free to drop a comment. I reply to all the comments, so if you're sending some comments, I'll make sure that we get into a conversation on that. Apart from that, thank you so much for your time again, and I'll see you in the next one.